Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome to the Wednesday recap. It's been, we went 2 weeks in a row hitting Mondays, and then things kind of slipped by the wayside. But hey, you know, that's life. We're back at it, doing what we do here on the channel, giving you guys an update on everything that's going on related to the channel. I'm trying to think anything un-channel related that's been going on. Nothing really, just kind of business as usual in real life. In terms of what's going to be coming to the channel, you guys had seen yesterday or 2 days ago that Metal Gear Solid 5 is hitting the channel. That's going to be more of a, I don't want to say liberal, more of a casual series, meaning that I'm just going to be posting the chopped up streams. So I'll be playing that some Wednesday nights along with Madden. Speaking of, I'll be streaming tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern, probably right about the time this is going live at twitch.tv/DanGheesling. So I'm going to casually play through that, and as I play through, I'll definitely make sure I post those. I'm just looking at the schedule. Outside of that, what else do we have to do today during the vlog? I would assume this is going to be the last package we're going to open in terms of Amiibos. I've kind of been toying with an idea, and I've mentioned this to you guys, and I brought it up to two people, and two people felt it was going to be destructive, so I'm not sure I'm going to do that, but that's all I'm going to say about that. In terms of what's going on, New Vegas, we took a little bit of a turn into the DLC, and after we wrap up this DLC, I'm going to actually finish the game and then kind of treat the DLC as different parts and even almost a different series, because there are some other things I want to do with that, some different mods and mess around with, but I think it's about time to wrap up New Vegas. So I have episodes all through this week in the DLC. I would anticipate next week, by the end of next week, New Vegas will be wrapped up and the finale will be launched, which will bring us to October. In October, I will be playing one horror game. You know, I'm not going to be playing Five Nights at Freddy or anything like that. Most likely, I'm going to be playing the Outlast DLC as promised 365 days ago. So yeah, so it's a pretty short week in terms of news, and I'm trying to think if there's anything else of interest going on. Really, there's a lot of releases that came out over the past month that's kind of got us backlogged a little bit. I have a very long Mario Maker episode I can release. It's really, really difficult and really trolly, so I'll put that up at some point. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this. I know this is an Amiibo. I have a strong idea. It's a 3-pack. I'm not quite certain, but it is from GameStop, so it looks like it is the Tres Puntos. So it's the 3-pack, which puts us in an interesting position because what do we do with this? Because, all right, so when I thought I ordered this, I thought it was a 3-piece, meaning 3 individual pieces. What the heck's underneath there? There's like stuff underneath that. So I guess you can swap out the Amiibo. The one it's clearly well defined which one is the best one, which is this one right here. It's the robot from the original Nintendo. I don't know what we're gonna do here. Battle it in a super. It just says level up to 50. So I wonder at what point when they're gonna sell these independently. But there are. I don't know if you guys can see those. Is that 9? There's like 3 Mr. Game & Watch you can swap out, but clearly it has no effect on the game. So yeah, I don't know where this fits. I guess as of right now, I don't think, I mean, if you're treating this as one, it's not top tier, so it's going to go bottom tier next to Dr. Mario. Right there. And as you guys can see, the problem that we have has only grown into more of a problem. And what you guys don't see is on the top shelf, there's just a lone Kirby up there. Whoops. What the hell just fell? So we have a lone Kirby in a box. And then we have the Soul Kirby that we opened. He should actually probably be on this platform right there, because he's the only character I play with in Smash. Anyways, outside of that, let's go ahead and get into channel numbers. Channel numbers from the view standpoint were there's some close equivalents. So views last week were 19.9 thousand views. This week there are 19.9 thousand views. So that's almost identical. It was like 10 or 20 off. Likes last week were 869, or 2 weeks ago they were 869. This past week they were 990, so that went up. That was good. Comments last week were 357. This week they were 356, so we got gashed by 1 there. And then subscribers last week were plus 115, and this week they were plus 136, so they went up. I don't know how to say this, but to me, the idea, the concept of the channel is to continue to put out new variety, because I know it's been Fallout dominated, and I'm sure it will be continue to be Fallout dominated. 30 days from now when Fallout 4 comes out, but I'm going to sprinkle in a little, it's actually the variety. I'm looking at it right now. It's blank right now. I'll put up another Metal Gear for sure, and I'll put up that Mario maker for those guys that enjoyed that first look at. I don't think there may or may not be a first look at this week. All depends on what you get around to. Clearly, I have not planned out this week as I normally have. I'm just trying to batten down the hatches and make sure we hit our shelters and New Yegases, to be honest. So that being said, we're actually going to go into the commenter of the week. Commenter of the week. I believe this is a 3X commenter of the week, and this individual's been keeping very, very, very diligent stats on Fallout Shelter, and more often than not, I make erroneous statements regarding who has brought in the most caps and at what point. And TJ Error has kept a thread on our forums at dangheesling.tv/forum about a very thorough set of statistics that's pretty impressive, and I give you credit on that because whenever I make erroneous statements, TJ Ayers is there to give us the real fact, and I guess you could consider him the Fallout Shelter fact checker. So TJ Ayer, appreciate your efforts towards the community and keeping us honest when we make erroneous statements. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the new stuff on the channel this week. I'll provide some spice of life. I'll promise you that. In terms of the Amiibo status, it's a problem. I don't know when the problem ends, but the problem just increased because today Little Mac got announced for a re-release. I just don't know what to do. I don't have an answer for you guys, but thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be live streaming tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern at twitch.tv/DanGheesling. We'll be playing some Madden, playing some Metal Gear, and maybe a little old school throwback. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'll see you guys tonight. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow in the new Yelter video. Later, guys.